Girls, welcome back. Welcome back to Based or Cringe, and today we're gonna run Expedition again. The last time we've run this was over a year ago, so time is ticking, the time is flying, and I wanted to run some harder strat after those two easy strats. So I upgraded my character a little bit, and we're gonna run some really hard content. Big Bomba Expedition, almost basically exactly the same as the last time we ran this, but that was like multiple leagues ago, different league, different economy, all that stuff. Tree, we have 100% expedition, 92 on the tree, plus 8% base, so that's 100%. Expedition is a base content, so extra content has 8% chance to spawn. We took some map nodes, some shrines, big bomba, extreme archaeology. We have a single big explosion, blow it up, try to kill everything, die couple of times, loot, leave. We have increased effect of mods, all quant. We're increasing the chance of 2gen and Denig expeditions. I was considering only running those two, like actually just skipping if it's not those two, but I think I'm still gonna blow it up and kill stuff, and you know, maybe if there's not that much loot on the ground or whatever, we just leave, because the Gwenan and Drog reroll currencies are really cheap, so those are not worth anything. But that's the tree. The Scarabs are gonna be 2 Runefinding, 1 Verisium powder, 1 Archaeology, and 1 Monstrous Lineage. All the Scarabs as of right now are like 1.5 C, and then this is 3.5 C. So, you know, this might change in the future, but that's my current input cost. I self-farmed or self-rolled some 8 mod dunes. Dunes is nice, big open layout, it's charged there. Blow it up, leave. There's some shrines on the Atlas tree, and then we're putting shrines on the map device for 4C. So we get some free character power and speed and fun. And I just filtered for no minus max and no cannot leech. Otherwise, I mean, this build can run every mod, but still, I don't want to do minus max. It's a little harder. And we're clicking the big bomba and taking 15 giga hard remnants, so they're gonna pan, they're gonna block, they're gonna do everything, but they can't block me. I took the attack mastery. Monsters cannot block your attacks, so we're countering the block with that, and I'm only doing chaos damage with my build, so the only thing I have to look out for is chaos immunity. Other than that, we just blow it up and go. As of this moment, the patch still has not come out, so I'm not gonna be doing breach. I'm straight going to expedition, maybe pick a couple of shrines, of course. Like, it's not just expedition, but it's mostly expedition. I'm not doing the breach. The patch is not out, so we haven't gotten the breach buffs yet. So this is a pre-patch strategy, but you know, in the future, if breach is good, just add breach. It's fine, just do the breach. It's probably gonna be worth it once they buff it. T16.5 would be more juicy, but also harder and more input cost. So we're just doing very cheap. These maps are 5-6C each. It's very low input cost. We got speed, violence, and momentum, and chaos orbs. We win. Blow it up before I die to degen. Good luck. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh, it's so tanky and so rippy, but it's working. Oh, wait. No. There is so much loot on the ground. Okay, you need a stupid character for this. Okay, how many coinage? That was juicy. 43 exotic coins? That's like a div. Jesus. Okay, that was a good map. Not chaos immune. Good luck. Oh my god. The sounds of the artifacts. It's so good. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Some garbage, but some stuff too. 7 league stamp. Nice. What is happening? What is hitting me? It's rats. What is that swarm of rats following me? I can't kill them. They are unkillable rats. Okay. I don't know anything about this game. Oh, a thing! What is that? Horned Scarab of Bloodlines. They are buffing that dispatch. Hell yeah. Somehow they buffed an already good Scarab. Okay, so update. The patch is out, if this is on YouTube. Mid-strat, the patch came out. I'm finishing this expedition first. And then we'll test some new stuff. Good luck. Oh my god. My PC. Good luck. Good luck, computer. Everything is computer. And everything is dying. Except me. That's good. Okay, let's loot the coinage and the book. And the seer. What does he have? Nothing? Okay, some dust. Whatever. Oh my god. They are not even dying. And I am. Holy shit. Always shock, always crit, apply random hacks, 30% chance to avoid all damage, fire pan, cannot be leashed from, always poison, regen 30% over 1 second every 4 seconds, impale, they're curse immune, they deal increased damage, they have ward, increased life, they cannot be crit, 60 all res, increased effect of shock. And that's just what I can see on the screen. It also goes off screen and then on top of the map mods, of course. Crit, ink damage, fizzes extra fire. That is what I'm up against here, guys. A book. Sometimes you create some indestructible entities. Okay, they're slowly destructible. Okay, I kept up the frost bomb. Let's go lucky damage. Keep up the frost bomb. Nice. We got one. Okay. Come on. Frost bomb. On cooldown. Lucky damage. It's working. It's working. Look. We have defeated the raid bosses. Yes. Okay, so here is some things that I'm doing to kill these. First of all, of course, I have the block mastery. This. Monsters cannot block your attacks. I put in Frost Bomb, so they can't regen, to counter that regen mod somewhere in the middle. And yeah, I'm pretty tanky on this character for the most part. But yeah, like I said, these entities are kind of crazy. Oh, there we go, Dunes map. This is basically essence farm again, guys. We're back to essence farming. That's what this build feels like. Feel a lot stronger. It's more like it's faster. Ooh, ambush of containment. That's our second thing, Scarab. Still no divine drop. Alright, Tujin, come on. Yes. Yes. This could be huge. Come on. Yes. It is huge. It is huge. Finally a good one. Oh my god, we're so dead. How did I survive that? We have insane shrines. GG. Okay, that was a good one. Fortress map. Let's go for coinage. 32 coins. Nice. This bubble boy keeps getting knocked back. Oh my god, I actually can't see from the loot. Although most of it is screaming essences, but Jesus, look at my screen. Bad filter. Okay, there's some stuff here. Some exotic stuff. Okay, I think this skeletal bear is gonna have to follow us while we loot. I keep knocking him out of his bubble. It's fine. It's fine. That's exactly enough HP. I don't know. Just, oh, last drop was a map. And that was the last map. 50 maps done. That was way faster than expected, actually. We got this, and this, and this, and that's it. So I'm gonna sort this now, and then yes, let's check how much loot we got. I just got reminded of this comment. Did decide you gonna have so many gold, you not gonna spend it? Another lie of new liars. What is that? Okay, guys, we found an Allroth logbook, which is like 3 div. And so I can split it in 3 for 60 chaos. Phenumal Plagued Arachnid and Black Morrigan. We kill this. And we get 3 books instead of 1. Triple the value. Holy shit. We just made 6 divs for 60C for half a div. Pretty cool. All right, the pricing's about to start. Guys, I'm back. I have sorted some stuff and priced some stuff. And we got this, 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 and this. So I've manually priced all this stuff except these boots and wrote it down. Let's get our good friend out. And here is what we got. 161 maps, 36 logbooks, including a Vorana boss logbook and an Allroth boss logbook. Now we split this in 3 for some extra monies. It's actually a pretty big chunk of money, an extra 1,000 chaos from that. 8 Dunes maps, which is our favorite, T16.5, and then 10 random. I kind of min-priced these. They can actually sell for like 25 if you have big enough bulk, maybe 10 for these, but min-pricing, conservative as always. So if you want to look at all of the pricing and how I did it, it's in the VOD, so you know you can find that on YouTube or Twitch if you want. But we'll try to keep the pricing part short because this is probably the most boring part of the video. It might be the more interesting one for some people, but anyway. I priced the Essence tab and the Scarab tab at both 80%. There is people want to buying for 80% and 75 or 75% and want to selling for 80, 85, 90. So you can just insta-sell these for 1 trade, or you can get more value out of it. But we didn't get much essences. I uptraded everything to deafening. It's not a lot of essences. It just goes into the essence pile. If you have a lot, maybe you can bulk it, but it's a pretty small part of our overall profits here. As you can see, 65 CO essences, kind of whatever. So let's add it up. Maps, logbooks, Vorana logbook, big logbooks, T16.5, blueprints, deception contracts, iridescent invitations, essences, scarabs. We missed the fortress maps, adding them, plus 635. Now, let's take out our investment. We spent 19C per map. The scarabs are pretty cheap, like 1.3C each, except for the Monstrous Lineage scarab, which was 3.5 at the time when I bought them. Of course, this might change over time. Whenever you're watching the video, economy changes over time. Current divine to C ratio is 116, 117 is what I was counting with earlier. We spent 19C per map, 4 on the map device, 6 on an 8 mod map, and the rest in scarabs. So that's 950C investment comes out. So we are 2,000 chaos in the profit. However, we also got some stuff here and this stuff. Most importantly, the exotic coinage. So we're gonna wealthy exile that. And also, I found a +1 endurance charge Allroth charge boots. Now, these boots are actually like 15C, 14C, and they are not good dust, so it's not a dust unique. So people are actually using this for some build. I haven't looked into what, but maybe this +1 endurance charge gives it some value. There is none on the market currently. So, you know, this could be a few div or not, I don't know. I don't think this is like expected every 50 maps, so I'm not gonna value this, but keep in mind that we did find the, you know, maybe 100C, maybe a few div, pair of boots. But yeah, we'll skip that for now. And let's go wealthy exile. Threshold 1C, we're doing currency tab and this tab. And that's it. What's in the box? It's 16 divines, 8 divines of which is the exotic coinage at 3.4C each, and 1.6 div is the Boreal Medallion. Nice. And then we got 1.5 div of Chaos, 1.4 div of Fortunate cards, some Eldritch Annuls, some Gumball. That's pretty solid. All right, so 16 div times 117 is 1,872C, bringing up our total profit to 3,955 Chaos, which at current rate is 33.8 div. Damn. Okay. So a quarter of that came from the lucky logbook that we tripled, and the rest is just consistent gumball. 33.8 div is pretty good, and it was actually pretty fast to run them. I think you're actually better off skipping the bad expeditions because there's not much value. Clearly, if you get a Rog or a Gwennen, you're just gonna get some screaming essence out of it. So I think you can run this even faster and only do the 2-gen and Danig expeditions and just skip the rest, or maybe do a quick lap of the map, like a 30-second lap and get out. But I ran all of the maps and all of the expeditions, so it took me 2 minutes per map on average. This strat needs a very strong character. It's really hard to do these expeditions, but for that, we got over 50 maps, 0.67 div per map profit, and over 1.66 hours is 20.3 div per hour. That is pretty solid in the current league. However, this is really hard. This strat is really, really hard. The expeditions are crazy tanky, they are crazy rippy, and you're running 8 mod maps, maybe clicking some altars. This needs an insane character. But for that, 20 div per hour is pretty sick. And remember, we didn't count this Olroth charge, so it might be even a little more. However, we did find that big logbook, which is like 9 div. So 9 div of this is from the Olroth logbook. So if we take away that, if we don't find that logbook, we only made 24 div, which is 15 div per hour, which is still good, I would say, in the current league, but it's not as good. You can find other boss ones, and you know, splitting them is good money. Honestly, this number is okay, but it's not great. Expedition used to be like 25, I think, upwards of 25 div per hour on a juicier league, but those leagues were more inflated with loot, so there was those chaos that you earned represented a smaller chunk of a divine, for example. So like, of course, the economy is different. It's really hard to compare league to league economies, and it changes over time, even within a league. So now the new breach patch is out, and I'm gonna do a test for that, but that's the numbers we got. We got 20 div per hour or 15 div without the lucky Olroth drop. Okay, quickly mentioning that I also found this +1 fire fractured void scepter. It's listed for 150C right now. It's the lowest, it's the cheapest one. It might not sell, but we also found this. I didn't include this in the price. The expeditions drop a couple of fractured items here and there, so it's okay. Now, we could gamble away the 2 gens, like now, but there's so many stress to test that I'd rather not do that. And I'll show you how to liquidate fast. That this is crazy, guys. You just type in the number of things you have, and then you click this number, and you get 900 chaos. And that's it. We lost a little value, but you know, that's it. That's like a quarter of your profits in one click. Instant trading. I love instant trading. Gold. How much gold did we get? We got 778k gold. That's 15.5k gold per map. Again, I wasn't completely full clearing the maps. I was basically just rushing to the expedition and go. If it was a 2-gen, maybe I did a small lap to pick up some altars and shrines. And then, of course, I killed the boss a few times for the incandescent invitations. I didn't always kill the boss. Quick update for the video. Guys, this boot sold for 5 div, like, instantly. I probably underpriced it. So that's 5 div more for the funds. That's like 30 8 div total now. Number go up. Thank you for watching, guys. The next one, we're gonna start testing some baseline breach loot. So they came out with the patch, so we can finally do some all can go and see if breach has any value in this poverty league.
Yes.
Or is it actually Giga Poverty League? Stay tuned to find out. See you in the next one. Bye!